See, I caught them scamming on you. They scamming, scamming, and I hope you stop falling too. They scamming to think that truthin' was a thing of the past. They scamming, and I hope this scam don't last. They scamming, 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 scamming. Now they scamming in the name of the Lord. They scamming, 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 scamming. Now they scamming live from the yard. Oh yeah, they scamming. Fake tears and backdoor moves. They scamming, scamming, and I hope you don't send them lewd.
They scamming you.
Lies they try to hide, truth right
Hey,
in their eyes, to keep the cash in stride. Love that once was pure, now pimped out for the cure. Grip worldwide. Oh yeah, they scamming. See, caught them scamming on you. They scamming,
they
scamming,
scamming.
and I hope you stop falling too.
Tennis, good play pumpkin. Hey,
They scamming, they scamming. See, they scamming, they scamming. Oh yeah.
all right. Y'all like my song? Did you hear it, Cynthia? They scamming. Go, come on, go, keep it here dancing. They're scamming on YouTube. Baby, they're scamming. Tennis, they're scamming. They're scamming. Thank you to my amazing sub who sent me that little rendition. Because yesterday when I was in here, I was like, Rico, somebody gotta get. I need a tune. I need a tune, man. About they scamming. They're scamming on YouTube. Baby, they're scamming. Be quiet. We didn't even start it yet. Hood hush. Speak positive and affirmatively that you may be the winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Now, y'all, today I'm only doing the member Cash App Give Back. Okay. And I'm doing a little something different this month for the moderator Cash App Give Back. Okay. So I'll probably come live tomorrow morning and give out those fundings. You know, I don't be wanting to hold your money, but good morning. Good morning. This coming, baby. The YouTube streets is on fire. You hear me? Hmm. Fire and foolishness. Good morning. Y'all tell somebody that Brenda's live and we're giving out money. This coming, baby. This coming on YouTube. This coming. And they taking y'all money. They making us fake. Gotta be having. What do they call them? What do they have it as a job? Like when you have like when you get married or something like that, life moments and stuff. They're scamming on YouTube. I heard Lemon got $500 towards his talent show of the $1,000 that TSW was supposed to give him. Shout out to that. Honey, I would have been like, give me the entire 1,000 so that we know what we have in the bank. But, however he wants to, roll with it, at least he got the 500. 500 is good, but listen. She said, I could send the whole thing. I could send some now. And I heard her, she offered to send the whole thing. But, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Outside of that, y'all, they telling on each other. They're recording each other. They doing all kinds of risky stuff. Yesterday was an adventure over here in the multi sector. Every now and again, y'all, Just like they're gonna go quiet for a little while, and then boom, here comes the excitement. Okay? Yeah, exactly. I would have just said they having a talent show. Hood, you didn't hear about it? Lemon and the Lemonaires. I don't know what they call it anyway. It doesn't matter. Shout out to Big Lemon. I saw him over there in Binary Codes chat this morning when I was on the way to get my nails done. Okay, trying to get myself ready for the week because the weekend is just spent getting ready for the week, which to me is unfair, but it is what it is. Okay, and my laundry just got dropped back off this morning, and I'm gonna curse them out. But anyway, so my laundry got dropped off. My nails are done. My grocery delivery is out. Yeah, y'all. I work smarter, not harder. Okay. I'm getting my ducks in a row for the week. Tomorrow I need to get my do my hair and pedicures next week because I go get my pedicures near my job. Yes, Glow. I was telling Glow I'm tired this morning. Niecy, good morning. Yeah, please make sure you're liking the live. And if you're not already a member, it's not too late for you to become a member now, but you just won't be entered into this particular drawing. Okay. Yeah. hmm Y'all, yesterday's activities in the multi sector was whew. Then opened the beefing sector. There's a new gentleman by the name of Audio Pope who is come on the scene and has amassed a crowd and got a cash app and he's going at it with Ken. Why is he and Ken going at it? They don't even know each other. I don't know. Well, he's in the gate and he's off. Well, out the gate. Let me say that. In a horse race, and he's off. Thank you, Niecy. Appreciate you. It seems like every time Lemon takes a piss, it's right. It's crazy. It really is unbelievable. Everybody had their thank you, Tannis. Everybody had their something to say, about the money, and they were talking TSW down, which was weird to me because I thought he already had the money. Well, at least now he has 500. Kudos to her for being fair and true to her word. Asia! Asia, did you see the foolishness going on yesterday? I hope that you are doing well, baby, and that your process is going good. Sending you all the love and light. Okay? They be in a Discord all day and night. Won't get me to join one. Nope. No, thank you. Y'all, all this stuff that people are doing now, done it, been there, done that, will not do it again. Mm-mm. Don't add me to your group chats. Don't. I will not be. You see, honey, go back over the Ducks page, okay? Go take a gander. And I don't know if Captain's Live still up. Somebody said his page was going. I think it started over at Bimps. I think that's the roadmap. And from Bimps, I don't know who else went live because I don't follow some of these people. But um, Captain went live yesterday morning in Huntsy, baby. I was over there because I was working. Honey, all this stuff always happens when I'm working. Yeah, messy group chats. Yep. No, thank you, Pumpkin. No, me either. I ain't doing it. Yeah, no thanks. So, Captain went live and dropped the gauntlet, and baby, it was off. And they're off. And it was live after, baby. It was a mess. Very, very messy. But it's a multi sector, y'all. People's, the last couple of days, people's jobs being threatened and anyway, y'all ready to see who win this money so I can send y'all this money on? Okay, hold on. I don't know if the light is good. Hold on, let me turn on my cam. Oh wait, let me show y'all something. Do y'all see them? Look, glow, look. Can you see them? You see my nails? I got them done this morning. Easy to them. Easy. See? I'm getting my pedicure same color, but that's what I got done this morning. Yeah, it's a pink French. Thank you, Glow. Glow got her nails done the other day. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Pumpkin. Yeah. hmm I've been on a French tip, and I'm blaming Tony. Tony got me in a French. Wait, let me show you. Y'all see all the names? Y'all see them? They're right here. They're right here, y'all. Are you ready? Yeah, we're trying to look cute for work. All right, I'm trying to get myself together. My laundry is done. I'm gonna have to pay Brenda to put me up. But I hope I pull your name because you. Yeah, Taylor, I've just been on my French tip thing. And then I have another version of the French, and he did it so good in the shape and everything. I just love it. He did a good job. So he's my new guy. I'm stuck on the cat eye. Cat eye what? Is that the shape? This is supposed to be like the coffin, but no, we're working on it. Daquan, hi. You're not a member? Oh shit. Oh hood. Damn it. Okay, well. I think I'm supposed to be able to give away free memberships. I have to find out how to do it. I don't know how. Are y'all ready? I got y'all in between my thighs. I see them. They nice and glistened up. You see them? Y'all are in between my legs. In between the feet. Y'all between those legs. Is that y'all see them? Chicka wow. Y'all in between my thighs. And that's it. Y'all see them? Y'all see those thighs? Don't try to go tell nobody. We've had enough controversy going on in these sectors. Y'all see? Yeah, anyway, let me stop. Pumpkin, you see me? You see all of that? It's a lot here. Anyway, y'all, let me get my legs out of here. Of course, Harlem comes right in when I got my light skinned thighs on the screen. Okay. Anyway, now y'all, that's what I got, y'all. Right in beside me. You see it? It must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. Let me stop, y'all. Anyway, look, I got you in between my legs, Harlem. Okay, now I'm doing it. Ooh, I'm nice and lotioned up. Okay, I'm light skinned, but I'm not ashy. Okay. Okay, y'all ready? Are you ready? Yes, we do. You see that, Harlem? I'm giving them some light skinned glow. You see that glow? See that glow? They're shining. Anyway, I wish I could show you. Okay, everyone didn't. Of course, he comes in. Here comes Malik. Look, shut up, Malik. Malik doesn't mess with me, y'all. Nope. Look, I'm only here for the free crack giveaway, baby. Did y'all hear the controversy? Doug put they y'all. Nope, nope. Let me not do it. Did you hear about click in the view? Did you hear about the crack controversy? What is going? Is it Coke? Y'all know, don't know the difference. Anyway, no. This is actually from my. I had a pink box that I used to use. Okay, but it got dirty. But anyway, this is the box that my glass cup came in that y'all see on my community wall post. Y'all, the exposury yesterday was unbelievable. The level of exposury. You got perk 30. Only crack she giving is a crack of lab. Let's go. Yeah, you. Let me tell you something. Yesterday was a bunch of pillow talking and foolery, talking too much cross talking. It got a little crazy, y'all. Anyway, y'all, please make sure you like the live. Share this out so that the other deep divers know to come in here because if your name is pulled and you are not in chair, you have 48 hours to redeem your money as a member, and I'm going to go on to somebody else, okay? So come in here and get your money. Get your $25. You ready? Let me see what I should count to. Uno, dos, let me make sure those. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, let me pick one. Okay, I got something. I got something. Y'all ready? Who is it? Who is it? Child, not Yana again. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What? Y'all see her name? Hold on, let me see if I can get it. I don't want y'all to think I'm cheating you. Y'all know I wouldn't. So Yana won again, y'all. This is some bullshit. You got blue magic on? I feel I know way too much about people under that. Well, y'all out here putting out crack allegations. That's not no way. I don't know if he spoke, but that's what happened yesterday. So okay, look at your hoods, my goddamn it. 113 in Linux, let's go. What you know about that, Malik? Malik, mind it. Stay out of New York City business. Okay? All right, anyway. So I want to ask you guys a question. Congrats, Yana. Yes. In the situation, and I always thought like this is gonna be unlikely, it probably won't happen. I don't want to be unfair, but and I usually don't ask for groupthink, but what do you guys think about somebody winning member of the month more than once? Like, okay, so let's say you won before. Would you be okay with like letting somebody else win, or do you think whoever picks should win? Because I actually thought about that before this live, and I wondered what I should do if that situation happened. Do you think that well if they get pulled, if they're a member, they get pulled and they win? Like how I don't know what if people have a thought, and I could put it on my community wall like as a poll. Guess you got to pass it around. Okay. Let someone else get it if their name draws up twice. Okay. If I won again, I'd be okay. Thank you, Tanner. Okay, I appreciate y'all saying that. No problem to me. What Leticia, which way? Okay, everybody's agreeing. Okay, share the wealth. Miss Mugga, hi baby. Miss Mugga, did you hear about the goings on yesterday? Were you here? Okay. I think maybe only twice a winner then pass. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in this situation, because y'all see, Yana won. All right. So moving forward, this will be the first and the last time that a member will be able to win twice. If it happens again, Miss Mugga, the shit hit the fan with little old duck. Okay. Welcome and thank you to my moderators and all of my members. Not you blocking, you leave Yana alone. I love me some Yana. I just hear yesterday, pretty black. How are you, baby? Yes. So I'm gonna say, well, in the course of a 12-month period, right? So as of 2025, if you went in the year 2025, if your name gets pulled, okay, I have to get my membership. Okay, baby. Girl, let's go. Congratulations to your baby. Happy birthday to her. That's so nice. That is beautiful. Um, so I'll make it so that if you win one time, if your name pops up in the course of that particular year, then we'll move on to someone else. So let someone else get the $25, but it will not carry over into the next year. Love you back, Nisi. So, right, I think that's fair. If everybody, I think for the most part, most people are agreeing. I will put it on my community wall because I want to know what the group think is, what most people feel. And that will give everybody an opportunity um, to be able to win at least more than once, right? Tana, thank you. I appreciate y'all thoughts. Let's see, Aunt. Sup, Aunt? How are you? Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. All right, y'all. Say goodbye to you see them? Say goodbye to them. Okay. They're going. I got up nice and early this morning, y'all. And I went down there and let Andy take care of my nails. I already have Yana's Cash App because she's won previously. So I will send Yana. Yeah, and you won in spirit. You did. Okay, you're welcome. But you missed it, and I had y'all between my thighs. You missed it. You're late. Okay. Hi, Tony. Hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon. Okay, I was supposed to be live this morning. If you pull in their names and they come up again, what's the problem? It is what it is. It's not like I'm going to start supporting you. No, I get no. So I get it. So Leticia, I think what the group think is that um that hey Dragon, hey baby, how are you? Is that we want to give the opportunity for more people to win. Yes, congratulations to the winner, Yana. She won already this year, but since we had not put any kind of rules in place as to how we want to um how we want to do the drawings, because I was thinking before this live, what happens if the same member comes up twice? Should they be able to win a second time? The majority of the group thinks that it would, and don't try to stop getting your memberships now because I said this, okay? Please continue to support Paradise Island as we are moving forward with the shift and all kind of other fun things. And I will, y'all know me, I do random, sometimes Sunday morning, Saturday morning. We do coffee, I mean, like give back, Starbucks, cash apps and things like that. So I know I love you more, Leticia. Absolutely, I appreciate you, but um, I just you should win every we'll work on that end. So we want to you missed the big win. I came in. Y'all had y'all between my thighs. I got to see a little glistening, little light skinned thighs, okay? But I think I want to try to make it fair and equitable that everybody or the majority of the people get a chance to win. So if you won, your name will still be in the drawing, but if you be pulled, we'll pull somebody else, right? Look at Hood. Look at Hood. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Leticia. I appreciate you so much. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna send Yana her $25 and then we'll come back tomorrow because I want to do a little something for the mod give back. Um, it is going to be interesting tomorrow, but show up. I just talked to somebody about what I decided to do. Because y'all know sometimes when I'm doing the mods, because I love all of y'all, even if you feel like, well, Brenda, I don't have a mod stick, but I don't really mod, I get it. Sometimes we don't feel like modding every time that I go live. I get it, and sometimes you're modding for other people. There's a lot of us who are moderators in multiple people's chats, and so sometimes you just want to chill, okay? And I get it. But I do take note of the super supportive moderators who are here and they show up every time. Do it, Pretty Black, do it. I'll be there to support you. He already got $500. TSW says she got the other 500 whenever he's ready, Go over there and put your talents in there, girl. I'll be in the chat showing some big New York City love, always repping for our city. So yeah, absolutely. So tomorrow I will schedule a live early and we'll come in here for another 15 minutes and gather ourselves together and I'm going to show y'all why um I waited to do something a little different. It will still be money and it will still be a moderator that will get the money on, but I'm doing something little different. Is Hood down there still complaining? I'm so sick of her. So sick of her. Hood, be nice, okay? Be nice, Hood. Listen, what y'all got love today? I want y'all to know that Brenda's been up early. My laundry has already come back. Yes, the laundry drop off pickup is done. I went and got my nails done. I'm actively waiting for my groceries to be delivered. Okay, because I work smarter, not harder, to get my stuff together. Okay, yeah, big New York energy. Let's go, Glow. And I need to do my hair, but that'll be tomorrow. Okay, I have to go back out into these mean streets. Okay, but now. Yes, I promise on my little bitty heart to stay as dope as possible. You hear me? I can't do nothing but it. Fancy ain't look a clicking of you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's the little luxuries. Hey bestie. It's a little Yana one again, bestie. I'm a little fancy, okay? But I'm not gonna be sitting in nobody's laundromat just to pay the same amount of things and I can get it delivered to my house. Okay. You kid free? 10 is I'm coming over. Miss Yeah. So the groceries will be here and so shortly, and then I can take care of everything else. Okay. I'm not doing it, y'all. Y'all can. I'll work on dinner, meal prepping, getting my clothes together for next week, getting my hair done. I have to do a little shopping today after the nail salon. I am not going to spend my entire weekend being frazzled running around because my work week is treacherous, y'all. We having a lot of stuff to do at work, so. What are y'all doing down there? Now he's talking about conspiracy theories. Bessie, don't make me get you up out of here. Don't make me get you going, okay? Now you and Hood hush, and you do better. Look at she's on schlep facts. Y'all don't even agree on nothing. Now all of a sudden y'all want to come together for a common goal to come against me. hmm Let's go. Best look, pumpkin that part. And now you got me wanting some lobster bad. Shall I have some tonight? Who wants to buy me lobster? Oh, and I just want to say thank you to my baby cakes, Loki, who was our mod and um member winner last year. She got a whopping $50, and it was her birthday, so it came right in time for all of her goodies. Okay, so shout out to Ree. Who's coming against? Wait, what happened? Who said who did some? Did you hear something? There you go. Hey, London, that's my bookie butt. I want some. Oh, so I want to say thank you to Reed bought me breakfast yesterday. And remember, y'all, I told y'all I was gonna have a Dominican breakfast. And I love y'all so much because y'all don't have to do none of that. And y'all know I don't ask y'all to do any of that, right? But thank you to Ree. I actually ended up getting shrimp and grits for breakfast. Oh, I don't even remember what I said. Bookie, but I'll call you after this. I don't even know it, y'all. But it was a massacre out in these streets yesterday. And I don't know who or what happened today, but baby, I'm just glad it ain't me. Mm-mm. Yeah, they got all type of allegations and they cutting their mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yes, I did have shrimp and grits and they were delicious. They were good. The shrimp were, and that's not even what I was looking for, and I just happened to get that. Oh, okay. No, no, I was saying how Hood and Bessie were clicking together to come against me. They're evil. And their intentions are impure. Are you one of them ladies in that organization that, let me tell you, I was eating that lady up. A click in the view. I was eating that lady up in the chat. I said, honey, if you and your organization don't get your asses out of here, who asked you get out of here? Guess I want lobster hood. That's what I want. That's what I want a grilled lobster tail right now with some garlic noodles. That's good. Sheila, I love you, Sheila. I miss you. I miss you so much, Sheila. These streets ain't the same without you. Sheila, Malik was in here earlier, bugging me. I saw Malik over in Cole's chat. Cole be cutting up in the mornings, but I enjoy him. He was over there talking about he's sending me some Jordache jeans. Now, why did you leave me alone, Malik? Okay. Malik has been, yeah. Also, Sheila, I want to let you know that Malik has been on panels calling various numbers of women bags of bitches, and I don't know. I happened to catch him over there talking boo gang. You hear this, Asia? He was on the panel with Dory. You know, Dory is kind of annoying. Annoying. I can't. I don't know. She is just that is an annoying lady to me, right? He got up there and he was, telling, Cole something and they got into it. Yeah, I don't like that for him. And I don't know why it's becoming a thing. At first it was just like a one-off and now it's just like, Malik, I don't like this for you. When you get that angry, you need to drop down because you being that guy, right? And I know he probably be like, well, she disrespected me, but yeah, she didn't call you out your name. And you start calling her all kind of bitches and telling her husband to come outside. Like, what are you even talking about? I didn't like that for you, Malik, because me and you are pretty cool. We have a good time, but that, huh? And she is, honey, by no accounts, Dory is annoying. She will come on a panel and start talking about something that has nothing to do with the goddamn topic. It's very aggravating. She did it over on Envy's the other day. People in the chat were like, can you finish his commentary? Please, can I tell you something? Stop hitting people's panels when they're knee deep in commentary or talking about something and diverting the topic. You are the epitome of a bad panel person. We don't want you. Go away. Why do y'all do that? Like, where do you get that from? Yeah, like stay away. So, they got into it because she basically was trying to, she thought that she needed to interpret what he said, which was wrong. I agree, Malik. She shouldn't have done that. She can't. How is somebody going to interpret what you said? He gets mad and it goes down the toilet. It goes bad. Okay, and I don't know. Stop doing that. Lori, you do that on a lot of panels, and it's really weird. I'm just like, what? Anyway, just stop it. But yeah, multi sector. It also happened. That lady who hit Duck's panel, she was like a click interview said, the organization and she's talking about Divine Nine. For real, Tony. See, I don't know Dory that well. Well, since she's back on the scene again because I haven't heard her name for a while, right? And since she's come back, it's like you can't walk into a live without her on the panel. Salute check him. Check him. I was just talking about what happened over on I don't know if you fuck with that audio pope guy, but Dory and Malik got into it over there on that platform and it didn't go well. He called her a bag of bitches and called her and her husband outside. But yesterday the lady, child, look at this fool. Well, the most recent, there was a lot of things yesterday. There was a goo gob of behind the scenes that came out. And everybody knows everybody's goddamn business. I mean, there's three-way calls and pillow talking, and it was terrible. Yeah, when I tell you, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. You just gotta be careful. Got to be more careful. Hi, Tinky. Tinker, but a bloodbath out here yesterday. A bloodbath. Heard it start over at Bimps, and then Captain decided to wake up yesterday. You understand me? Captain woke up yesterday and said, I feel like being a little devilish. He hit that live button and fucked up the whole, set the Mo 3 sector on fire. You understand me? Now, here's the thing. Let's look at this. So this is problematic. See this here? This is problematic. Now, I found that out this morning that uh yeah, that it was told to Duck. That's what Duck said. That video was shown to him. Now, you see how there's too much sharing of information between people who have nothing to do with each other? Men, now he's somewhere reading scriptures behind his can't stand you. You see, like crossing of other men's business with other men, that's never a good thing. That's how men get unalived. That's bad. Because how did he know that? And I don't know what's true or false, so don't come up here. Anything that I'm saying is alleged, right? But Doug should not have been shown any information of any other man. Michael Phillips, bro, what is the word? I hope you're well. Good to see you. You thought it was a play, pretty black. This ain't no play, baby. If this is a play, this is a bad one. Because the exposure is real. Because I mean, I guess if I can understand it, because yeah, that's what they said yesterday. I found that out this morning. Yeah, you can ask. Well, you can ask B-Way that because B-Way popped into Duck's chat yesterday. By the looks of things, he is not. Can you tell me some stuff you didn't see? Just wait for. I can tell you some stuff you didn't see. Just wait for it. What? Tinker? What? What, Tinker? I can't take another thing, y'all. Yes, London. That's what came out yesterday. So I don't know if he went live to respond back to it, but you see, like how too much inner talking between people, like sharing information with one person about another person. It's just a lot. Who had a threesome? Shakim, please come up here. I'm gonna let you talk. Shakim, get up here. Cause what? What? What are you? What? You send Tinker said, I'm gonna send you a link. I love you, Tinker. Thank you. Tinker, there can't be anything else I missed in this world. So much shit went on yesterday. What? Right, Tiara, Shakim, what are you talking about? Who had a threesome? Can't be. Can't be no more sex. That's a shout out to the BX. Let's go. Big boogie down. You feel me? Let's go. Huh? Who had a three? Let me tell y'all something. We had enough sex yesterday. Just sit down. Everybody sit down. Everybody have a seat. Oh my God. Shakim, come here. Let me talk to you for a second. I don't care about other people's sex life. I don't. But I didn't ask them to bring it here. Hood, Hood? First of all, you were in the chat being confused yesterday because everybody was being referred to as motherfucker, and it had you in a stir. Hood was so annoyed yesterday. Hood was like, if you call everybody motherfucker, how am I supposed to know who you're talking to? Talking about. Keep up, Hood. Yes, sextivities, group sextivities, Tinky. I'm not. I don't know what he's talking about though. I gotta find out things. I usually sometimes I find out things 6, 7, 8 hours later. I'm lost. So I usually am catching up. But this morning I was able to read a little something, and so I was able to see. And sometimes my good people catch me up because I don't know some of the stuff that be happening. Recommend sitting anywhere. I wouldn't recommend sitting anywhere is that right. He caught. I know he did. Hood was on that chat. Lost of the motherfucker. You hear me? Hood know what was going on. Speaking of aggressive handle it. Oh my God. Wait, Sierra, stay right there. For those of you who didn't know, I have an amazing subscriber who, after my conversation yesterday about, let me see if this is my boo. Here he come, honey. Here he come. Not the roast god. What? I love
What's
this boy right
good,
here.
Brenda? How you doing today,
Shaq,
Maya?
hi. Hi, Shakim. Wait, how you gonna come in here and just start dropping threesome? What? Who was in a who was in a threesome?
All right, well, I can tell you two of the people, and I want you to try to guess the third person.
Oh my God.
All right, the first person is Kim Frog Too Much, and the other person is Cam's girlfriend. So those are at least two of the
Wait,
people.
who was the second person? I hear it.
Cam's girlfriend.
Oh, no. I don't. I don't know. Okay. I think you put something in the bag. When was this though? What's the chronological order of this? This is getting very messy. Who said that though? Where was that said?
Oh, I heard that. I've been in the Mo3 sector. I heard of that Sin Cities and a couple other places too.
Hmm. No, he put it in the back chat, y'all. So,
And the only
cause
reason I'm not being extra messy about it is because I'm cool with that person. But trust me,
right.
if I wasn't cool with that person, nigga, I'll be talking cash shit
I
right
know
now.
you would, and I know you, so I know you would. So let me ask you something. No, no, that's absolutely wrong, Tony. So here's my thing. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I believe it based off what I saw yesterday. Unless they are, really just desperate to look like hoes and shit. I believe it because what woman
Jesus
is going to let
Christ.
that jacket be put on her this many times? You know what I'm saying?
So does she know that it was said? Did she refute it? Look at London said you can't believe any ish Sin says. Oh Jesus. Okay. No, Tony.
You said what was your question?
Um, shit. I don't. You done threw me a go up. What was the chronological order? When was that supposed to have happened?
Oh yeah. So I don't know the chronological order, but what I do know is that the whole bando thing is supposed to be recent. You know what I'm saying? Having sex in the bando, that was probably the last thing. So I'm guessing that happened before that. Because if you think about it, they've been cool for a very long time, for years. So
Yes,
I
a
wouldn't
click
be surprised.
interview. You believe you teach people magic? Okay, Hood. He's coming up here trying to share information I have no idea about. Like I had no idea. Yes, Tony. Yes.
Yeah, this is not the first time we heard about Cam and Coke though. So I'm not surprised. You
But
think
here's
I'm
the thing
surprised?
with
Hell
that.
no.
I didn't hear about that until this morning. And like, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I may not fuck with Cam, but those type of accusations, like I don't really play with because like you people can lose their livelihoods. That's a big accusation to put out, right? Um, you remember when VS put that out on him during the remember? Do you remember that she put that out during the Vegas gate?
Yes, I remember because she was mad that he wasn't paying her no attention. He was mad that he had her in a Murphy bed in a horror movie hotel, the Roach Motel. So yes, I remember that
Oh
vividly.
gosh,
And that was one of the things she said. Yep.
so she do it, but let's remember VS went back and she refuted it. She said that she said it because she was mad, and she said it was not true. Now, yes, a Murphy bed, that is accurate. Then now, Duck is putting out more allegations, but now he's saying that he saw a video check him. This is so bad. Like when I say this is bad, like this is really bad, and this
Yes,
gets
he was on
messy.
FaceTime. So everybody was on FaceTime, right? It was a three-way call. So Meek is on the call and Cam is on the call, and I guess Nurse K is on the call allegedly. But
There's
everybody
no
was on
way you
FaceTime.
can get me to believe that that man did coke in front of those women. That's very hard for me to just you can't no, ain't no way. Because you know what? Because here's what I'm thinking, right? This is what my sister taught me, right? My sister works in medical. You're not going to do that unless you're doing it in front of people who also do the same thing. Because in any other respect, it doesn't make sense to me. Hey, Mahaya, like that doesn't like why would he just openly do coke in front of people? That's
Well, maybe he
weird.
was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be getting too comfortable and they be thinking people are really their friends, and nobody's your friend when they're on FaceTime recording you with your stupid ass.
Hey, Big Slump. Hey, honey. Good to see you, Slump. Hope you're good. Hey, Jamel. Now, here's my thing. Now, I haven't been around Cam in a while, but Cam ain't new to this. You understand me? Like, Cam, I have my water right here. Thank you, Mahaya. I appreciate you so much. Now, Cam is a lot of things, but he's not that stupid. Like, he might get himself like caught up out there, doing things, but it would be hard for me to believe that he would just. Y'all know, does anybody else in the chat like agree with that? That's hard for me to believe. Like he would just be like, "Oh, I'm so comfortable around them. Let me just do coke." What? I don't know. But if Duck said he saw a video, I mean,
Yeah, the question is there a video and has it been produced?
all right. Hey, Will. I mean, how do we get to? Honey, I left. I heard about there was an entanglement. I wake up this morning. Now somebody's doing coke on the like this sector. This sector is unbelievable. I just don't know how we got to drugs. Well, I guess as things continue to unfold, I guess we'll see the unfolding of this, Shakim. Shakim, will you be going live to also discuss the Mo3 sector? Hmm.
Yes, if I see a video, I'm definitely going live. I was gonna put it in my title like Cam Coke too much today, but I'm like,
Hmm.
you know what, nigga, let me make sure there's a video. and then I'm a double down. Absolutely.
But I don't think that. Do you think that she'll? Do you think she'll put out a video? Because that's the kind of thing somebody could lose their job over. Like his livelihood could be taken away.
To my knowledge, the video's already out. I just haven't seen it yet.
Are you serious? What? Am I this much in the blue, y'all? I'm so young. Oh, child. I feel like it, let me show you something, OG. Uh-oh. What? Mm, Jamal, what you did to my hand? He said, let me show you something. Oh, well, y'all know I don't bother my mods, so I do not. I'll tell y'all, leave them alone. But this should be very interesting today, I guess. Look at Big Slump. Slump, have you seen this foolishness? I think I saw Slump yesterday. At this age, why are you having relations in a bando asking for a friend? Now, I know that everybody's saying bando, but I think it was an apartment that he had just moved out of. So I
Well,
don't
it was
know.
an apartment that had been abandoned. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have an apartment, but if I'm not paying rent and keeping that bitch up, hell yeah, that shit gonna look like a bando. Fuck you, mean.
Whose apartment was it? His?
I think it was Duck's old apartment that he wasn't paying rent on, allegedly. And apparently, he
Mm,
had hard ass flows and no furniture.
goddamn. I swear to God. Yeah, when I say I'm so stuck in this whole situation, I'm stuck.
I'm 30 years old now, so I can't do bandos unless there's an extra fee. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be an
You
additional
charge you
fee.
charge extra for bandos? Let's see what the hell.
Hell yeah, nigga, I'm in my 30s now, nigga. We can't be doing that.
Okay, all right, London. God damn it.
And my question is, was it carpet? Was the floors wooden? Was it granite floors? Like, what kind of floors are we talking about?
Well, you should go over there and ask her those good questions. Do you feel comfortable? Do you think that she would be okay with you asking her those questions, or would she be offended?
Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask her because I was gonna ask, but she put her live on private from yesterday, so that made me think maybe
Hmm.
she don't want to talk about this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that, Doug talking yesterday might lead to them opening up because I think that they want to try to end him because people are very angry. People are very, very
Not
angry.
popcorn ceilings. Who said that? Tennis Jim. Not popcorn ceilings. Well, that's gonna be another $100. All right, just keep on tacking on the fees, nigga.
Oh, hey, all Doug. Now, where's my cash app? Oh, and you bought me a beverage this time. You so sweet. Oh, hey, Who Kim? Who Kim? Do you have any thoughts to share about the festivities of yesterday? Hmm? I mean, this is amazing. You're probably gonna be cursed out later, Shakim, because these people get in their feelings about commentary, even if it's not. You know, I don't think I'm ever critical. I think I'm pretty down the middle. I ask questions to provide clarity. Baby, they don't like it. I'm always getting in trouble. Look at who can. I love her.
Oh, I mean, they got to get over it because I'm not judging nobody. Like I said,
I'm
me
not either
personally,
because I
I just
just
need a
think I'm
fee if you want me to do some shit in the bando or empty apartment or any of the above. It's just a fee. That's all.
I think me like everybody else, I found myself confused in large portions, in large parts yesterday in Doug's channel. Okay. So the Coke and the Murphy bet, these are two separate incidents. You have so much to catch up on, my beautiful tinker. Okay, the threesome, the Murphy bed, and the Coke, three separate incidents. Sorry, honey. Somebody get her caught up down there. Somebody help her. Brenda, fill me in. Who got bent over the stove? Was there a stove involved, second? There was no stove.
No, I didn't hear shit about
No,
no
no,
stuff.
okay. So you got me nervous, Lump. I said there's something else I didn't know about. No, there was no stove. There was a floor I heard, and right. I think I don't know. Like the hit, Duck was not very forthcoming, and I just really heard, what Duck said. That's 6 hours I could either slept or been at work. Well, I mean, you wouldn't drive 3 hours for somebody you like. Hmm?
I don't know. I've never done it. If you're not within like a 30 minute to an hour radius, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Not unless there's a fee attached. Again, it all goes down to the fees.
Our boy Doug got into a little entanglement, TT, Tinker. I'm trying to get you caught up. I don't know how good a job I can do because I don't know exactly where all this started. I heard it some of it started at BIMS, okay? And then I got up yesterday morning to Captain acting the absolute complete plum fool yesterday on his life, and it went up
Okay, so what
significantly.
was he talking about yesterday?
Captain, that's really what set it off. He went live basically kind of dropping the gauntlet, like he kind of dropped the hammer, like, hey, I heard so and so met up and had sex, and it was 3 minutes for 3 hours, and that's where it set it off. And honey, I'm at work, honey, about to fool around and mess up these people's calendars. Because, honey, to my surprise, I was like, what? Had no idea. Like, what are you talking about? I thought he would, honestly, I thought Captain was joking. I would say there's nothing from nothing. Who can? What I'm supposed to do with you? What? Who can? Slump?
Hood, did nobody go to Vegas to try to fuck Lemon, you weird ass, dumbass, slew footed ass bitch?
Not flu footed. Jesus. Slump,
Keep them
listen,
tomatoes and shove them up your asshole.
Duck said that he doesn't count it as a sexual encounter. I don't know as a man, Slump, can any of the men in here tell us what a statement like that means? I've never heard that. I don't even know. Yeah, Slump. Slump is probably, I don't know how you can catch up on this, but he said he like, it's like he doesn't count it. What would happen during sex that you wouldn't count it? Duck, well, you had me in a place of confusion for majority of your life yesterday. Shout out to Duck. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I wish I could be more messy about this situation, but what I will say is if there was only, like fellatio or something, you could write that off as a technical foul and not an actual game. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? If you know what I'm talking about.
technical file. Okay. Hmm, yeah, Glow. I was in a state of confusion yesterday. I was very confused about what he meant by that. He did, so Tony said he didn't bust. That's what it means. How? Why? A
I was
man
hearing
keeps
that it
a
only
piece
took three
of,
minutes. So, I'm hearing multiple things.
look at who Kim said. Oh my God, y'all go down
Yeah, it only lasted 3 minutes. So I guess that's why they was calling that nigga 3 minute ducky yesterday. This is all alleged, though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. But yeah, allegedly only lasted 3 minutes, which is a damn
there. Go
shame.
to Man, I think Duck didn't really want to talk yesterday, Shakim, right? I don't know if you saw his live. You can see that he was really kind of like vague. And I don't know if his vagueness was he wants them to pull the plug first, right? If he wants them to talk, and then maybe he'll say, I don't know what his end game is. I don't know what the end game is with any of this, period, because it's all crazy. This is probably the craziest scenario. We've had a lot of crazy scenarios, but she offered and drove her pussy. He accepted it when he had a chance, and she was sent to this who Kim, baby. This who Kim. You hear me? She gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. You understand it? But why, Tony? Why and how? I don't know. Forgive me.
He said he sent her on his way after.
Wait, Shakim. Wait, Shakim. Can you hear me? What's happening? Hello, hello. All right, can you hear me? All right, can y'all hear me? Sorry, y'all. I had a call. Okay, what are y'all doing? Not yet. Could London, can one of y'all come and hit the panel for 2 seconds? Because I need to go do something really quick. Any of you? Because I'm getting ready to get up here anyway. Tiara, I'm gonna send you some of the roadmap, but you might need 8 hours of your life where you're not doing absolutely anything to. Oh, here, well, here, if y'all can hit the panel, here's what I'm gonna do. Hi, Candy. Where you been, girl? Candy. Wait, and he clearly put a victim to a degree. Leak news, right? I'm sure he does. But here's my thing. Who can with that? I feel like there'd always been a level of exposure that they wanted to do. What's this? Oh, here come my
Hello, Bookie Bud.
Bookie. But would you like to talk to the people while I make a quick run? I have to go get something in the other room.
I have
Would you
so
like to
many
give your
questions. No,
thoughts?
I would love to
Yes,
talk to the people.
share. I'm gonna leave y'all in good hands with my Bookie butt while I go and
Mm,
retrieve a package. I'll be right back.
listen, okay, people. I've been out of the way of the YouTube streets and mess, so I have so many questions. Now, Hood, I want to say you have definitely been on one, and you have my face hurting. Lord have mercy, what is wrong with you? Questions. Now, I see someone said that said person was sent away. Sent away. Mm, Big mama. Hey girl. Hey girl. Listen, who? Why are we still trusting people behind the scenes? I just don't understand. Why? Why? I have so many questions. So many questions. Like, mm. But does anyone not remember? And maybe I'm tripping, but wasn't there a point in time when said person bought said other person's brother shoes and showed on live where another pair of shoes had been bought that she had not sent? Am I tripping? Am I thinking of somebody else?
Wait, I
Hmm
came back at the what?
Do
Okay,
you not remember that?
you said you think with your black ass in Florida. Candy, are you good? I feel like I don't even know where. I haven't seen her in a while. Candy, are you arguing with all the girls? I feel like I don't even know what's going on. Anyway,
Listen,
just long as
I
you're good.
definitely don't. I've been okay. Hood, I'm not tripping. Okay, okay. I knew I wasn't tripping. Hood, there was definitely a lie where there
Do
were
you,
some shoes that were
London,
purchased.
do you know I know nothing about that? I didn't know that that happened.
What? Yes, ma'am. It was around the time that we'll call it Cash App Gate happened. When his Cash App notes and things were exposed, and there was a beef started with another one of his mods and panel holders at
Oh
that
no.
time.
Okay, Candy,
Yes.
I'm glad you're good, Booski. As long as you're good, because I know I saw you arguing one day and I'm like, oh Lord.
Yes,
Okay.
hood, know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there was a whole
Okay, but
cash
here's
app
my thing,
situation.
like why would why would purchase of shoes come up? Like why what was that about?
It
That
was
was
basically
shown.
just to pop my shit like I've been fucking with him two bitches. But there's so much.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
cover. Bookie, you have to come join me on my panel this afternoon because there's so much that
Okay.
I want to kind of resurface about that situation because I know I'm not tripping.
I didn't know that happened.
Hmm
Okay, Shakim, I just saw what you put in the back. Oh, look at Tony. Tony saying Jordan to be exact. What?
Yes, Tony, wasn't the pair shown on live green, black, and white?
this goes back
Hmm.
again to like, why do y'all be exposing so much information?
Why is it
Oh
the
my
same?
God.
Why is it the same people? Why is snatch being used as get back? Like I've seen so many comments that be like, "Yeah, bitch, that's why my friend fucked on your nigga," and I'm like, "That's not a one
Look
up,
at who
baby."
Kim. Who Kim said you're not tripping at all. Oh Jesus.
Okay, okay, come on now, yes. You
Look
gonna
at
have
her
to
saying
talk to
she
me
might
about the
hit that
bullshit.
link. Hit you make sure when she go live, you
Come
hit
on,
that link.
hood.
Get on
Baby, it's
over here.
already pinned. It's already pinned. Listen, I know that. And there's so much. There's so much to unfold with this situation.
Jesus Christ.
Bookie, you have to come. See, you teach me things.
I,
Tonight, I get to teach you a thing or two. Because, you
yes,
know.
you definitely have to because I swear I'd be out of the loop when y'all be telling me certain stuff. I'm like, wait, Jordans was shown? Why
Hmm.
though? Like that's so
Yeah.
crazy. See,
Hmm. And since these are the
that's why
past.
these men don't be trusting us because y'all be
But
showing
listen,
everything.
exactly. And not only that, like, I don't know if I want to be like, damn, the brothers at the brothers went, the brothers strike again, or it's like, damn, bitch. But
Not
then
the
I heard it
brother
was
strike again. I can't stand
what? Shout out to them Arkansas niggas. They running through these
they
bitches. Do you hear me?
they cutting up real bad those Arkansas boys, huh?
They are running through them. Lord, have mercy. Mm.
I think so. I think at a time she was running his cash app.
Absolutely. That's how it got exposed. And then that's how the beef with Jazz Longway started. And then that's when it came out like, oh, Jazz sent him $500. Bitch, I done sent you some shoes and it's some all right here waiting to be sent, ho. Like, bitch, you ain't doing that. Yeah, it was a whole lot of popping
Wait, look at
shit.
Candy. Look at Asia. Asia, baby, you will need to take off a day. Settle down, get you
Mm.
some popcorn and a cold beverage because I just had my beverages delivered.
What you say,
And
Hotel? What you say,
let me
Hotel?
see.
Remember how
Remember
she
she
turned herself out to yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know I don't be tripping. I be observing.
Ooh, Lord.
Yes, Lord. This
Cause
is crazy. This
y'all know one thing. I don't be up late when Broadway goes live because I be sleeping and then sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. And shout out, but one thing I do, I keep a membership over there at B-Way. Shout out to B-Way, which I just realized that my membership was canceled yesterday.
yeah, because so they struck him. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Keep going.
Oh my God! So I didn't know that,
Yeah, I
but
got my email
because
too.
I can't stay up with to fuck with y'all. At night when y'all be over there with B-Way, I have to red ball it back, and I need access. So I gets me a membership to support, honey, and I see the
Mhm.
proof. But some of this foolishness I didn't know happened. I remember
I
when that
had
happened.
something
Some
to
of us
add.
that have been on here for at least a couple years know. Oh Jesus. Oh.
That was like a year ago, Tannis. That was basically at the beginning of last year. Because the end of the year, if we're talking about said person, ended with the trucker. Remember?
What? I got blocked for that, so I'm gonna stay out of that trucker business. Bookie butt,
We
bookie
both
butt.
keep getting blocked. We get
I
blocked
got
all the
blocked,
time,
bookie
Bookie.
butt, and I was not nasty. I was not malicious. I accidentally. I thought he was wrong. So, but I still got in trouble. Honey.
Look, this is why I fuck with Hood. Facts. Hood knows where I'm going with this. I just say it all the time that in this sector, karma is going to continue to spin and spin and spin and spin. Y'all better be careful who y'all fuck with this. But this is what I wanted to add. It's said person I've had a personal conversation with. Hear me, you hear me, Bookie. I've had a
Hmm.
personal conversation with a person that's over there cheering the shit on, like, yeah, that's why she fucked your nigga. Da, da, da. This same person said that they was gonna go fuck B-Way when the whole situation Cash App Gate happened. Like, we have to talk.
You can't keep up. Then that's why people keep getting pissed with me because I be like, "What's the chronological timeline?" They go, "Yeah, we can't help you with that." Because like, what? There's so much going on. The time frames, like so much. I don't. When who was with where and who and how? What? And now
Come
that they
on,
aren't feeling
kiddo.
welcome after disrespecting him and his mom. Oh,
hmm
wow. Oh, that's treacherous. This is
You see,
treachery.
they struck B Way, Doug, Big Baby, and Jackie. And
And they,
if I'm not mistaken, and then yesterday, Bookie, but they were on hell and high wheels to get at Jackie's address.
I did see that. And you know what makes me so
hmm
fun? I get mad at Jackie about a lot of things. I think that it's amazing that she is a go getter, right? I like the
Absolutely.
fact that she has the tenacity to go out there and get it. I just wish that Jackie would take it and bring it to her family and friends and her mother's church and people that she has access to. When she went outside, I was so mad yesterday. I was so mad that she went outside because you
She
know
went
those people
outside.
be all in front of her in front of her house. Yeah,
Oh my God,
honey,
no.
you know they was reverse searching that motherfucker like a bitch. You know what I mean? So
Goddamn stalkers. Just fucking
yeah,
stalkers.
you know, and it's like don't I just don't want her to give them any more of anything. You know, and if she does taxes next year, do not offer those people any more of your services. Not people on here. You know what I mean? Don't offer these people nothing because they're gonna get you caught up, baby. That's all they want to do.
I'd be so
So
scared to bring my stuff. I'd be so scared to bring my stuff here. What you mean, OG Jamel? Not all of us are disrespectful. Not all of
yeah,
us.
don't pay. He's been saying that for years. Don't pay him no attention.
But listen. So did I miss they said Duck chose a side? Did he finally? Is he done straddling the fence?
What does that even mean? Like, to me, chose Jackie and the team.
I'm guessing so, but this is my thing. That would be so foolish if pussy was you. Oop, I'm sorry. If snatch was used as a give back and said snatch
Hmm.
was given up, and then he still chose the opposite side. Oh wow.
There's so much I can say as a woman, but I will keep my unpopular
Oh
opinion
no.
to myself
Oh
this
no no no
time.
no no! You come over there here in a few hours to blunts and bullshit, and you express those
Okay.
womanly, yeah, because that's what we're doing today. I definitely have something to say. I got
If it
something to say.
10 is no stop it, Asia. This is what I want Doug to do. I want Doug to choose himself. Choose you, my guy, and tighten up those boundaries, those borders around you. Because those people who can't get to B way is going to get to you. You understand me?
Hmm.
They know, like they know what they're doing, and you know that your brother is a target, and you as well, right?
They
But
are
if
like
they
a
feel
pack of
like
hyenas.
and I'm not saying that he's a weak link, right? So please understand what I'm saying. If they feel like you're the weaker link, right, that you're more easy to talk to, right? And let me tell you something about these women. Let me tell you something. Now I'm not eradicating Duck of his due diligence. You understand me? Because he should have known better, right? But my thing is this: is that there are what do you know the Sansom and Delilah story?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, they rub your head. I'm a woman, okay? We know how to get what we want. And she could have cared for him, and they could have cared for each other, but this is not working in his favor.
Just stay out of bitch shit. That's the main thing.
Mm-mm. And stop talking so much. You know,
Mm, shut up.
bring back the era where men, you know, stop talking, stop telling stuff. You know what I mean? Let the
I
woman
had this
talk.
whole I had this whole bring real niggas back thing going a couple of months ago. We gonna hashtag that again. Bring real niggas back,
Well,
cause
that lady
baby,
said it had nothing to do with Jackie, but you know it has everything to do with Jackie.
come
Mm.
on now. She said it. Listen, she said it when she said she wanted to get back to Spider Monkey.
Right, stop
She said,
pillow talking. Exactly, Tannis. Because then they don't have nothing
it.
on you. Well, they'll still have anything on you. Because these people record and take pictures,
Listen,
and so this is so.
bitch.
If I do say anything, I'll say this, London. Right? I said this before, and I said if you're scared to talk to somebody, you have to record them. Don't be around them. If
Don't be
somebody,
around her. Don't
if
be.
you being around somebody just give you that gut feeling where, yeah, I don't know if I can trust this nigga, I don't know if I can trust that bitch, don't be around them. Because I'm gonna tell you how
Hmm.
I see it and how this makes certain people look bad, right? If you are recording, taking pictures, keeping evidence because you feel like one day you might need it, your intentions are ill. You have bad intentions and you don't mean, oh, here come my boo. Lord, here she come. Here come this menace. Hi, Lucia.
Hey, Bookie.
Hi.
Hey, Bookies, what's my sound like?
Oh, you
You
sound
sound
so good,
amazing.
girl. You sound
Okay, I'm gonna try.
amazing.
I'm gonna try to hold the phone in this position. I'm not gonna try to
What?
elevate my voice. I'm
Heard
gonna
Cause
her
you
try
know,
to be.
mama.
cause you know that service be over there fighting you like a dog. Okay.
Drop kicking.
It's punching back right now. It's punching back right now. So, like last time, cut me off real hard if I get the burping or whatnot.
Okay, you
Um,
good, baby.
I refreshed so many times. I don't know. I don't know if the conversation has moved on, but I came just to speak a little bit.
You can speak on whatever
Um.
you want to. Go ahead, girl.
Let's go.
Okay. Hey, my girl. Hey, my bookies. Okay.
Hi,
Hey,
baby.
boo. Let me
Child.
fire up. I'm gonna go and
Me,
fire
me and
up for
Who
this
Kim was
one.
in the chat cutting up a little bit yesterday. We was in here cutting up a little bit. Baby, what?
Listen, I am
Let me
ready for
just
this
start with a
weekend. Let me go and fire
disclaimer.
up.
Let me just start with a
Mm-hmm.
disclaimer that this is content of YouTube, and I
Let's
am
go.
going to assume it is scripted as though I had assumed it was scripted the first time I came across any content regarding uh uh Jesus. I'm not gonna curse.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can do whatever you like.
My baby daddy is home.
Oh, okay, okay, I know.
So
Okay, I got you.
Okay, got you.
She's
okay.
got to be demure. Let's go, go.
Very demure. Okay, so there was a time when your nigga was mine. I mean, I'm like, I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't even know where to start with. Um, let's see. So, was he being a typical male? Yes, of any age, right? But maybe somebody carrying some cooter across state lines in the middle of the night was surprising.
what did you say?
And
Interstate? What did you say? What did you call it yesterday, Who Kim?
interstate
Interstate.
pussy, interstate
Mm,
pussy, yes, that's
mm,
interstate pussy. Yeah,
mm, mm,
that's
mm,
that's that's
mm,
oil change transmission fluid pussy.
mm, mm, mm.
That's hard. She
That
rode hard. He right there. Hold on,
that that.
Going, yeah, going, yeah, no. Okay.
Let
When
me
she
just
put that,
co-sign
when
and
she
say
put that,
that's that
when she
30
put
on
that in
Paul Titty.
London, London, when she put that in the chat yesterday, I was out of my soul. That's my. I said, why is she like
Baby,
this? I
I'm
said,
so
why is
glad I
she
wasn't
like
in
this?
there with y'all because I'd have been in there cutting up. Okay.
I said, not the interstate. Wait, okay. You be quiet, Jamel. Look at her. She tried to leave. Yup, good. Come right on back. Come home. This is home. Just sit down and grab you a beverage, okay? Because, baby, I looked in that chat. I said, what is who came up there and say? Not interstate. Not the interstate. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, who can? We see what you say. Go in the
Who
bathroom.
child?
You have to be like Lay Leezy. We got to get Lay Leezy in a different room.
Okay. Listen, I love the relationships for y'all. Listen, but listen, Brenda,
Yes.
just to piggyback,
Go ahead.
Pookie. There is, listen, somebody judged me. Now, please
Okay,
understand.
okay.
Okay,
What my
okay.
sound
Let
like?
her go. Okay, you good.
Okay.
Go.
As I was saying, girl, he could hear everything y'all was saying. He came in. I ran to the bathroom. He came in, girl. I was trying to talk over y'all, like, you want to make you, yeah, yes, what you, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get some food cooking real soon. So let me get to this shit real quick. Cause
Hmm.
let me get to this real quick. Okay, so a bitch drug a pussy up the interstate, baby. She drug a pussy. She put as many motherfucking white lines on the pussy as it was on the road, baby. Many mile markers. Was it necessary? No, it wasn't, because what we do believe is she was manic over B-Way. Manic over B-Way.
Mm.
Mid evening, midday, when she before she got to work on her lunch breaks, and when she got out, she wouldn't even
Yes,
change.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even mouth dry. It was like she screw face in the camera, like she finna fight her phone. Like imagine driving past her and seeing her sitting somewhere looking like this for hours. And then you notice that she has a nurse's ability to prescribe to medicate people. Girl, you better not medicate a
Mm,
motherfucker thing but that pussy and that
Mm,
mm,
spleen.
mm,
mm,
Okay,
mm,
okay,
mm,
mm.
mm.
okay. Let me tone it down.
Now, were you over there while she was in the crew? Were y'all in the crew together at one time?
What she was in? Girl, she is getting used left and right.
Mm. Baby, come
But
on, who
ain't
Kim?
something? No, but she got. Listen, when they said nurse, I ain't even gonna lie to you. And if they feel like putting it out, I thought Nurse K was Nurse P, and I was trying to figure out how did Nurse P get in this situation, and why was she on the panel with Dinky? Like that's how much I had paid attention.
Oh Lord, okay, I get right.
Mm,
Yeah, I
Dinky
know
had
that.
to come tell me, oh no, she really do talk to him. And Dinky perception was that Jazz was making it crazy. And so it was like, but Jazz is really keeping it P. I mean,
Hmm.
look
if
at
I'm not,
you.
I think I'm
Kept
being
it all the
verbatim.
way, Pete.
I feel like I'm being verbatim about this situation, like no sauce on it.
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so Jazz was just cool. She didn't do anything but the BV nurse stayed manic, and it was like she every time she went to calm down, Dinky would just manipulate a little bit, and she go back, but she can't see. Well, see, I think she got mad one time and went off, right? But the problem
Mm-hmm.
is Dinky operates in blackmail. Once she knows information about you, then it's she want to be play it close, but it's really just to kind of hang it over your head and keep you remembering about such a thing or said thing, and if you are seemingly not bothered by said thing, then she starts to bring the said thing to the public without talking to you about it, your knowledge. Now you're just in the situation and you've got to figure out how to be, I guess she got to be cool with it because she got umpteen bodies on their pussy. Like, baby,
This is crazy.
how many
So
drivers can drive your
who
phone?
in this equation do you think is being blackmailed?
I think
Um,
Nurse BV is getting her ass handed to her. And I think by way of the situation, Duck is
Right.
getting. But it should be expected. She came in calling you a pedophile.
Duck
She
is
Who
came
a
in
call?
saying you wanted
Wait.
to play with her son.
Calling Duck a pedophile?
The live is
yes.
still up. See, I ask
Remember,
questions
it was
like this.
wasn't it Roblox? Who Kim? Was it Roblox?
It was a Daisy Duck. It was Daisy Duck. It was a
Wait, so
Daisy
you
Duck
mean
Yeah.
thumbnail.
this happened and he still
Mm-hmm.
was over there after that?
Yes. So what I say to people is the lesson learned is number one, believe who somebody show you who they are.
Oh
Okay.
my
Don't
God.
ever believe that it's not gonna be you or your turn. It absolutely will. Okay. That's just the way that it works. Being neutral comes with a cost. It's not for free.
That absolutely does.
And never play with people who you have seen go too far for less, right? So
Correct.
here's the deal.
That's good.
You were being used as a ploy because of
Yeah,
Jackie.
a pawn.
Jackie was being obsessed over because she's related to 88, and that is just the fact. Um,
And
I'm not
Jackie.
I'm not
Because
talking
she's
about
related to Jackie
assumption.
too.
I'm talking about conversation. I'm talking about go do this, go do that, go bother
You're talking about stuff
her.
you absolutely know. That's what you speak on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So yeah, and so it gets to a point where, of course, with me, if I'm looking at content, I'll joke about anything. So you can take it personal, or you cannot. But if then you go low with me, then I go
No.
lower. But at then a certain level, I don't want to do that, like because it started off as a joke for me. Now, for everybody else, I know they have different emotions and feelings behind these situations because again, it's their business getting played out and talked about and discussed and dissected and lied on and swapped out, right? So, and I know what that feels like, but I I operate differently than I guess a lot of people. You can absolutely say what you want about me. I won't be there, so you won't get much of a reaction. But
Mm-hmm.
I let people talk shit about me in peace because of what
Mm-hmm.
I do, right? I think it's kind of like a fair expectation, just on my part, not so much everybody else's. But if you are watching this, you got to know that you a tool. That's how it came out. Like, but you were the tool she wanted to use was your brother, but she couldn't because of the way that he ran his channel, and he didn't intertangle himself in a manner
Correct.
which would
Right.
have him on the summer jam screen. Because if she
Fact.
could have done that, she had at least 5 moments where she felt her face was played in and wanted to pull the trigger anyway, but knew that she wouldn't
Mm.
have the support of certain individuals, so she didn't. So Duck was a tool because his
Wow.
brother wouldn't be. It's not speaking less of
Absolutely.
Duck. He just had less information, and it was all a
Nope.
game until
I
a bitch
agree.
showed up with some pussy on his doorstep. But
Mm-hmm.
then, young men, remember this: you need to always question why that pussy is there for you. Did you earn
Mm.
that pussy? Did you attract that pussy? Did you invite that pussy? Did that pussy push up on you? Stop taking aggressive pussy and thinking it's not something behind
Let's
it.
go, who Kim? Let's go.
Mm. You better
Because
talk your
Pussy
shit.
aggressive in his feminine.
these
It
coochies
aggressive
on
in his
YouTube is very
soft. It's
aggressive.
very soft
And they
energy. It's
friendly,
very
girl.
purr. It's very you want me. It's very tender. It's never aggressive like a steak. And when it becomes that way, you should always question its motives,
Mm.
because
Hmm.
she was trying to score brownie points for somebody who she slightly admired, and then it turned and she had too much information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
Okay,
felt what it was
well.
like for people not to show up. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go through that again. Some people don't want to go through that again, but that girl need bipolar medication. Okay, she don't need ADHD medication. Um, she need to
Well, you.
also calm down in the midst of her manic
Oh my God. Hmm.
episodes. Is my sound still coming?
Yes, you're very good, honey.
Loud and
Okay,
clear.
calm
The
down in the midst,
the
right?
ancestors said yes today, who Kim? They said yes, yes, ma'am. Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so yeah, she has a lot going on. I think I heard today she turned gay. I said, you're
Did
just
you just say
following in the
the day
footsteps.
she turned gay? Who Kim? You
I
said that the day she turned.
I think I heard today that she had turned gay. And I said, well, ain't a stone she won't uncover. I'm not talking, I ain't looking down. Okay.
You
I'm
must not
just
be in
saying,
other sectors around here because it's
I'm
very much
she
out there.
has transatlantic sector pussy at this point.
Oh my
Like,
God.
like she could run the slave trade off of the path her pussy done took on the map of the YouTube app.
Oh my
My
God.
dear face hurts. Oh God, I have real tears running down my
Jesus.
face. And Kim, what is wrong with you?
I love
But
her.
I'm
I
just
just love
putting all of these things together. And again, I don't feel sorry because I've said
At
somewhere
all.
else, she clocks in with medical professionals at any time. Should she want help and resources, she gathers a check. She can go to human resources. They say share the same agent. She ain't got to be out here, you know what I'm saying, running in circles. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Don't go
car
with
vlogs
me.
in the
Don't go.
midst of her storm. Like, girl, you ain't gotta keep coming up in the midst of your storm. We know you going through it. You trying dick everywhere.
My God.
Jesus
When
Christ.
dick is literally everywhere, meaning you didn't have to go past your corner store for some dick.
So let me ask you, who Kim? So I don't know if you heard Shaq Kim come up here and talk about this threesome scandal. Do you know anything about that? What is that?
A what?
The
A threesome
threesome?
scandal?
Yeah, it has to do with Cam. Do you know? I've never heard about
I don't,
that.
I act, listen, Cam normally keeps me blocked. I see Cam 3 times a year. Okay. Okay.
For
I don't
Easter,
know none of
Christmas, and
Cam's business.
Thanksgiving. Easter, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. They let you see them.
He
Oh
listen.
God.
He keeps me blocked, and I just am not gonna bother him. Okay, because that is a clear sign to leave me alone. Anybody who blocked me, I don't mess with you. Okay, because
Mhm.
you don't want to be
Oh
messy with.
God.
I don't know what he had going
Cookies.
on.
The
I ain't
tears
checking
that
it.
I have running down my face. This girl is
Shakim,
crazy.
Shakim about to get a whole live because he came up here. I didn't know anything about that, and he came up here
He
saying
sure
that
did.
that came out yesterday, and I'm like, well, who talked about the threesome? It's getting ridiculous. But I'm telling you, we don't need anything else added to this story because it's wild.
But listen,
Yeah.
Ah, well,
Oh,
Indica,
what
she fell
happened?
off. Okay, well
Yeah, she was
maybe
just
she
getting ready
because
to tell something.
I know
I
I
said,
heard that. So listen, I put my ear closed. Okay, okay.
now, did
How
you and
many
her, did you and this particular person have a falling out?
did me and who?
Did you and and the nurse have a falling out?
No, me and Slum me and Slum come
oh,
never fell out. What happened was I just stopped going to her chat because I had been going to the chat. When I would come to YouTube, if she was live, I go over there. I had a rant, and so I dropped down. I speak to people, and you know how she goes on her rants. I never know what she's talking about, and I always ask, "What's the topic?" And most of the time, she says it or gets around to it. This time, I asked what the topic. She directly, said she had an issue with Dinky. Now, at the time, I was already filling out with her. I didn't allude to nothing, but I just said, "Man, everybody, all this shit fake." I just said general shit. They had
Hmm.
an issue, and she felt the sting of that shit because she was called out for me being in her chat. From that point, it was real weird. I don't really
So
do a
you
lot
could,
of really weird.
why couldn't you be in her chat? What did you
Oh
have
no,
to
I
do with
could
that?
I could be in the chat. I wasn't put out
Hmm.
of the chat. I
Hmm.
voluntarily stopped coming to her chat
Oh, okay, got
because
you.
it's just not that serious
I get
for
you.
me,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
that way. So yeah, if you be weird with me, baby, you don't have to worry about me. You won't see me in the chat. I ain't got nothing to say, but when you become content, I'm going to do what I've always done. You are an adult and you willingly put yourself in this and out there and hang you to dry. She will do every time. What did either one of those people expect, Duck or Nurse
Right.
BV? Neither y'all should have expected exactly what you got. Okay, now at the end of the day, let me say this: I was on Skoka panel, a random who Kim hitting the panel, right?
Hmm.
And we was playing. It was, we was playing, and the niggas was just doing what niggas do. It was just like, oh, we didn't know you had a fat ass. Well,
Let's go. Well,
whatever. But
like you
okay,
said,
so
well.
we could be playful, we could be flirty. We're being
Hmm.
playful, we're being flirty. B-Way's in the chat. It's other niggas in the chat, so I didn't take nothing from it. And everybody's being flirty. Well, the old bitches seen that, then knew that I had spoken to him on an occasion or two, not this serious, because I don't add 10 to 20, and I don't lie on niggas. And it wasn't nothing crazy, right? So it just was what it was, and so they took that and assumed that I had developed a relationship, because when I would hit his panel after that, right, we wouldn't even talk behind the scenes, but after that, I would call him Teddy Daddy. Does he not look like a teddy bear? And is he somebody's daddy?
He does look like a teddy bear. Hmm.
I
Sure
think I
does.
pretty much will rename anybody and anything, as we have seen so often. So I would say that, but it wasn't nothing past what the energy that he generated, and it was platonic, friendly, flirty YouTube energy. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube, right? Stays
Right,
here.
YouTube. But behind the scenes, because these bitches it was already at odds. I was already at odds with, what I'm saying, Dr. Do Nothing. So
Oh,
she took that and came up with a whole concept that I was fucking with him.
oh,
I
for
would
God's
troll her
sake.
and laugh at her like, this nigga will eat pussy and toes. Like I would
But
troll her, but
my
he
thing
raw
is,
dog ministry. He's raw dog I would troll her with the raw dog ministry sayings and slogans.
ooh, and I'm sure that if B Way was asked, he would say he belongs to none of these women. So what is the deal?
Listen, this is where it goes twisted. So then Dr.
Hmm.
Do Nothing started adding inside of Discord 357, like you know what I'm saying, 357
Oh,
to
for
her
Christ's sake!
name
Oh gosh!
as to say, you know what I'm saying, I got your nigga when the whole while that wasn't my nigga. I
Right.
never told them. Well, actually, I did show them a little lineup of my niggas.
So you showed him the lineup. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, but see, my niggas is, but my shit was local, so it was never giving desperate.
You mean you could reach out and touch the penis?
Oh my
Hmm.
God, and they are
Hmm. Hmm.
handsome. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? When I say it's
Hmm.
a flavor for baby, I
I
do
love
not
that
do
for you.
ugly. I don't do ugly. But
I
so, you
love that.
know, so it's giving that, like, of course they got pictures. They have a lot of stuff that isn't they're never gonna show. Show it.
We love that.
Yeah, we love a receipt, but at the same token, they knew what I had going. Like they heard me mention and they had seen, because you know it was nothing. It was like, oh no, this is the one for this is the flavor for the day. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was
Hmm.
what it was. You know what I'm saying? Had a little crazy little drama going on. It was fun. It was fun.
So
So nevertheless,
y'all was fighting in the Discord, huh?
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Man,
yeah.
tussling.
Tesla. So yeah, and that's the funny thing about it. I showed my niggas because her nigga ugly. Her nigga got sidewalked eyes. Like his eyes is like, you know, like if you took a balance
What
beam.
what what nigga?
Dr. Do Nothing got a little nigga that looked like he working low,
Oh,
like he wait outside for the truck to come pick him up for
not
a little
Lowe's. Oh no.
work now, pay
Oh
later type
no.
of little deal. Yeah. Mr. Googly eyes, bitch.
Mm-mm.
You know what melted Tupperware look like?
I
Look
do.
like melted
I've done.
Tupperware.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Look like he need a stilt up under one eye and press it up, but she need to pinch the other one to make it small. Whatever works. But the fact was, you know what I'm saying? I knew she had an ugly nigga, so because I knew she had an ugly nigga,
You was
I
flexing. You
I
flexing
flexed.
that Discord. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was being petty, right? But not on the scene, but you know, behind the scenes, I would be petty.
Right.
So the whole fact that she came up with the, oh, I'm finna troll you with B-Way, like, but that's not my nigga. So then she was like, I was like, okay, well, shit. She was like, well, she felt like she felt like she always was a rich bitch to me. I ain't got no kids. I'm rich. Oh, okay, well, bitch, go spend your money with him. So she went and started spending money. I'm like, good. You should support that
You
young
was
man.
trolling the fuck out of those women, huh?
Yeah, you should support
Mm.
that young man. He giving content and stuff. You in his chat. Y'all plotting on him. You should support him. You know.
You said go ahead and support that young man and give him some.
Yeah. So then it became so right. So then, but so that was the whole thing with inside of the Discord. But then at the same time, what's happening on the scene is Dinky is losing her shit because now 88 is comfortable and welcome. And it's not just a whole bunch of dinky all over the panel. She got a scratch with this girl and she
Mm.
can't keep up with 88. And so it was like, you know, it was, she was mad. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. So then it was like, okay, well, let me flirt with him. Right. And then it was like, okay, well, let me get Ashley to flirt with him. Okay. And then it was like,
Wait, are you telling me that they was actively putting people in position to do stuff?
trying to see if he would like somebody. Yeah.
No, so who came now? I gotta make sure I'm hearing this right. They was calling players and putting them in the field. They was you off the
Yeah.
bench. We need you. We
Yeah.
need you on the pick. What?
Yeah. But B-Way wasn't going. So, and you could tell by the way he ran the shit. Like, if you drop the bag, you gone. Don't drop a bag, I guess they stay until they get tired, you know.
It's a business.
So
It's a business, right?
it's a business. He treated it like a business. When Duck came along, it was like, okay, Duck, okay, the little brother, okay, Duck, or Duck, and then when Duck was on some, man, fuck you hoes, then it was like, call him Daisy. Now he gay. Now he a pedo. Now he wanna play
Mm.
video games with my kid
Why
type
do
shit.
can I ask you why do they use that pedo roll so much over there? Is that just like y'all ace in the hole that y'all
You
using?
can't
That's
say y'all
weird.
because the thing about it for me is
Not you,
okay.
but I mean like
I
why?
feel like she
Mhm.
says that because it is a very triggering thing because a lot of people inside of the squad, children has had sexual trauma.
Right, right,
They've
right.
had sexual trauma.
Hmm.
They've had a lot of domestic abuse. Everything they laugh at, they do. And but then they try to act like it wasn't until they came over here and realized, okay, I used to tell them like, ain't nothing wrong with competing for a man you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want
Hmm.
them. But I was like, but y'all, I'm trolling on here when I be like, bitch, I take your man. In the beginning, I used to say shit like,
Right.
bitch, I take your man, drop his IG, I be in the DMs right now. Now I was trolling. I was just trolling.
Honey, you got them out their body, huh? Lord have mercy.
But then it was like every time I would say something like that, then they would try to embody and be like, baby, if that's not you, don't do it. But I can play. I can be play. I'm playful. Okay, I'm playful. I'm playful.
Hmm.
I'm playful. I'm not that serious until we've crossed the damn line. So Duck couldn't be played. I mean, Duck didn't really want to go with it. Then he became all of those things, and then it was, well, I'm sorry, because she felt like the chat was too hard on her. It's all about what the chat is saying,
There's
and
nothing
if the
funny about that. Like you don't joke with that pedo shit. I don't even
you really
understand it.
don't. But then you have to understand, she called Shanji a pedo,
She
and
did.
and
Hmm.
then went and gave her box fan to him. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, lady. God damn it. That is accurate.
Now, she may have had much better accommodations.
Right.
She
Mhm.
absolutely had an invite, but the part of that was she wasn't really trying to come. She wasn't gonna ever come forth about her being there with Shanji was until he flipped the camera around and shocked everybody. She was quiet, even in the
He flipped that camera
listen.
like a son of a bitch, didn't
When he
he?
when he told it, he was telling the Discord. When he told it, he was telling Bless Holly, look at your bitch over here, because Bless Holly was the first one
So,
to have interest in
Bless
him.
Holly didn't know that she was there with him. Was it a shock to her?
It was a shock that she was there. It was a shock that
Mm.
she was there. Yeah. It was a gas. It was like, whoop, took the actor room. Okay, try to act cool about it. Then it became her brother. You know what I'm saying?
Try to act like your feelings ain't hurt. Okay. Yep.
Because how can you openly say
Mm-hmm.
your feelings hurt when you married to a woman? You're not even
Good
supposed to be
Lord.
looking. You ain't even supposed to be checking for this pimp dick.
Look at London. Damn fool.
Damn, 150 comments. I done missed it. Okay. Anyway, so what was I? Story just got so many arms
Listen,
and legs to it, y'all. I swear to God,
yes,
you can really go
but
off a tangent. Um.
listen, who Kim, I remember every bit of this. I know for a
Okay.
fact
Okay. Okay. So.
when you said that certain people were set and B-way first, and then that they work so they was set and duck, you are not lying. Oh wow.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then it was more of when it was obvious that Duck and Jackie seemingly meshed well, right?
Mhm.
Um,
So that was a problem for the team. Mm. Hmm.
for the team, no, because now you still have a lot of people that's in the back that was still, why you, like, every day, why you doing this? We don't want to do this. We don't want to go over there. Unsubscribe. Stop hitting the panels. Stop
Oh
doing it.
wow. So she was
I
the
was
problem.
more
The
straight
team didn't want
direct.
to go.
They're
Okay.
more
Mhm.
they're more trying to
Mhm.
say it softly. I say shit hard when it, like, I,
Yes,
because
yes you do, who Kim. Yes you do.
we grown. I'm not dealing with toddlers.
Right.
Let's go.
If I hurt your
Mhm.
feelings, admit it,
Oh well.
say it back, deal with it, block me, whatever the case. But if you make me aware of some shit, you're gonna get
Hmm.
my opinion. Because
Right.
what else was have I been invited around for? You invited me around for
So
my opinion.
what
So
was the team's thoughts after like night after night, I guess, of chaos, right? Being on the piano and the arguments, what were they saying? Like,
of the nights of each night of chaos.
Like, because they didn't want to keep going over there, right? The team was kind of like, why the fuck we
So
doing this?
unsubscribe or take the membership back, but get the membership back, resubscribe. It was just a whole lot of they acted like they was in
Oh
an
my
abusive
God.
relationship, but the man was never there. It was all a figment of imagination. They was beating
Mm-mm.
themselves up left and right, and they still beat themselves up right now, acting like that girl dragged them everywhere when they could simply not log in. But
And decide to think for themselves and do what they want to do.
not logging in to be fine, but she wants you to disappear as though like these are not real people behind accounts. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
She
mean
thinks,
disappear?
well, as you can
Mm-hmm.
see, my presence pissed her off after I wasn't fucking with her no more.
So
But what really sent
you
her
supposed to
over the
disappear?
edge,
Hmm.
I guess so. But what really sent her over the edge is when I was questioned where your pink heart's at, and the only heart I got is in my chest. Did I lie? That's
That's
the only
right.
heart I got. Okay.
That's the right fucking response.
Right? But the night before, she made herself look stupid and said some cringy shit. Where she could have just been like, "Oh, we don't fuck with each other no more." I wasn't gonna be on some rah rah shit. I wasn't on rah rah shit. Even that night, I wasn't on rah rah shit when she decided to, you know what I'm saying, do that on Broadway's panel because she felt like the masses would get it, and that she thought I was gonna chase people around and try to fix any story. I don't give a fuck what she said about me. And I will hope that y'all would. And then if you do care, then that still ain't my business. My business is over
Right.
here. I
Right.
don't get.
Right.
I don't really care. And you can't shame me about shit because I didn't pretend to be somebody I wasn't.
But you know what's so crazy about that to me? Because you were like her ace in the hole. Like you were the one who she used to come to get to bully the bullies, right? So like,
I was one who was a willing participant to
correct.
talk shit to people. All you had to listen. I'm gonna tell you. So some people can pick up on it. So
Okay.
I'm good at writing. So when they said I was writing plays. Can I write a play? I can absolutely write a play. Did y'all see a snapshot of me writing something to help combat her image? You absolutely did. It was right there. It was right there
Hmm.
in fucking gray and white. Absolutely was trying to write something to try to write some shit that had her looking bad, but it's not because I had her looking bad. It's some shit she was out there goddamn champion and doing, and from people she was fucking with. It wasn't me. But at the end of the
Right.
day, if I fuck with you, I am gonna try to help you. And that I will
Right.
say. Um, but
Yeah, I agree, Shanice. Because they always want to tell your story for you. But when it
yeah,
comes to when they come to telling their story, baby, they gonna lie
lie, cheat, steal, damn near
back.
kill. I said, you know what? Like it's crazy. Uh, But again, if you are witnessing this, like everybody has a free window to witness this. You don't even got to pay to witness it. And then you want to put yourself next to a person in any kind of dealings, that shows that number one, you stupid, or number two, you think that you're not gonna get wrapped up while being wrapped up. So, I
Mm,
don't.
mm, mm.
I don't know. I know you asked me some. I went again. This thing has so many arms and legs, y'all.
I see that. Like the
It's
stuff
so many
that you're
arms and
telling us,
legs.
like this is crazy as hell to me. Like I don't know. I think sometimes like you bringing clarity to the fact that there was like fighting and stuff going on behind the scenes with the group. I wonder like mentally like how y'all was able to deal with that for so many years because it seems it seems draining.
It got more draining at the end. It got draining when
Okay,
we got over here.
got you.
Before it was okay. Think about this within any of us. When you have a subject matter, an objective, or a mission. The mission again, because we were not her followers, we were Keisha's followers, and so we
Correct.
felt like
Right.
Keisha was being treated poorly in the public's eye, right, and
Hmm.
behind the scenes. Right. So, with that being said, it had an energy behind it to write somebody being treated wrong. Okay, once that task was completed, all right, a lot of people still kind of was charged, other people was kind of tired, and then we went on a field trip.
Child, that field trip changed your lives.
That field trip led us over to Fifi, um, the red
Child.
backpack. Okay, that's not what I meant to say. I can't think of her name. I can
I
only
know who
think
you're
of the
talking
things that I
about. You
called her.
you 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 know I know.
Right. I can only think of the things I called her, but that's not her name, so you know her name.
I do.
Um, they led us down a road of doxing back and forth. They
Hmm.
led us down the road of then taking the energy that was left over from Keisha's, and then we were told about the story about Chanel's baby. We
Correct.
wasn't told everything. We were just told how people were doing Chanel the same way they did Keisha. And that's
Hmm.
what got Chanel the support. Not from everybody, but from a lot of people. And I can only speak from my perspective and the people that were getting the information while I was getting. Understand, Discord wasn't going on real tough at that time. Discord happened after we met Chanel and had came over to uh, over here. But we dibble and dabble, but it wasn't like that. And the real reason was because the Discord was just a place where I got to really let loose and talk shit, because it was like, at the same time, anything that was said by anybody in the squad was going to be, if she said something, to act like I said it. If I said something, to act like she said it. And my thing was, I am an individual. Um, I ain't never been a part of big groups. I don't do sororities. I don't do big groups. I don't do big friend groups. I don't do more than two motherfuckers in
That
my face
part.
at a time.
That part.
Because
Um.
when some shit busts out, I need to know that I got my own back, and I normally don't fight more than two bitches at a time. So I just be like, because
Yes.
I tend to rub feathers, and my personality's strong, so
Facts.
two weak people will link up on me, and I already know that.
Now I
So
have a question. Now,
Mhm.
Duck. Mm, mm, now wasn't I just at Duck? Who Kim?
What is wrong with him?
London. Why?
What is wrong with this man?
Now he said that he said. Now he said somebody told him that that man was over there on the Coquelina on the coke. Now why? No, hold on. Let me put that up again. Doug. Why?
What is wrong with him?
oh my lord.
Look at what they out there doing the last 2 days.
This is why I stay out of these YouTube streams. This is why I be so low. What is
And
wrong with
stay out
him?
of them.
Oh,
For sure.
somebody told me he hit campaign when they got into it. Oh shit.
Is the audio cracking, y'all?
No, not on my end.
Not on
They
my
got
end.
into it. Okay, that's the sources are saying that's what they're hearing, which means that apparently he said he was told some things about that man, and so now we're here. We're here now. We're here now.
Mm-mm. Okay, we're in.
Look at this fool. Mm, mm.
Wow.
You done went over there fighting
Listen.
with that man about what you heard. This is why, ladies, don't talk about men to other men. That's how men get unalived in New York City. I'd have
Okay,
been there.
so I went on mute because that cracking was like on my end, I think. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but we don't hear it. Let me
Okay,
see if
it
let
went
me see if
away,
I get.
but
Okay.
I think I'm right here at my 30-minute mark. I need to go get this food. So we'll
Go
put a
handle
pin in
your
it. Brenda,
business.
I'll be back. If well,
Okay,
whatever I didn't
baby.
answer, I'll answer later
Okay.
on. Linda girl, I'll
Okay,
catch you. I'm gonna
boo.
try to catch you in your chat, baby, but I.
Okay, I'm getting ready to go up
Yeah,
there
it's
anyway.
always a pleasure.
Because I'm sure this is going to be a delightful weekend. Okay, it's going to be full of fuckery. But
Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
gosh,
getting.
yes. All right.
Kim, you know I love
Bye.
you some. I appreciate you, boo.
You're welcome. Back at you,
Okay,
babes.
okay, baby. Listen, who can be coming here?
Child,
Listen, I think that I
I'm
think
laying on
that
the
for a
bed
lot
looking
of
just
us,
like Snoop. Okay.
who don't understand the delusion and the craziness and stuff, when she comes and gives us like, kind of a breakdown to get into the
The
minds of
gym.
like kind of give us the breakdown of the craziness, like, because most of us,
Hmm.
we live in the kind of a normal world and we don't understand some of this shit. So I appreciate her for the breakdown. Because baby, what? What
Because
could be
listen,
going
but
on?
it gives me so much confirmation. The shit that they swear I'm crazy about for assuming or whatever, I'll be right spot on every time. Listen, what do I always say, Bookie? Mental patient, drug
Yep.
addict, and alcoholic. Thank you for helping me with alcohol.
Ooh, Bookie, I think it's time for me to get. Oh, here, I could put my little bit of
Yes,
groceries
Lord.
away and figure out what
Thank
I'm
you for
eating.
having me.
Forever and always, anytime you want to hit this panel, it is open to you. Because this has been this
I'll
is
be here.
a time fast.
Listen,
I'm waiting for
I'm
my
in your
Amazon
chat.
packages. Okay, baby. Well, I think we should end here. What do you guys think? Hmm? Shall we end here? Thank y'all for coming to Paradise Island. 1 hour and 50 minutes on the clock. Why don't we go out with our little ditty that somebody made for me? Okay, y'all. I think Duck is live. Y'all go over there have a good old time. Okay.
Shit. You talking shit.
It. Now, where is it? Did it go away? What happened to my song? Son of a. Y'all, my song has went away. I was going to play my song, my little song on my exit. Huh. Why isn't that something? Oh, well. I tried. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Take care of everybody. Something wrong with him. Baby, on the exit. I don't know what the hell Doug got going on, but he cutting up real bad. I can't find my song. I don't know, it looped out or whatever, but I don't be out there scamming or getting scammed. All right. And in the meantime, keep your nose clean, okay? And stay on the right side of the law. Thank y'all for visiting Paradise Island, where anything can happen. And it does. Later.